One night, Bobby looked up and saw the stars. As he watched their silvery light, he noticed that they were not fixed. In fact, they were dancing. Not a jig or a polka or a rock-bop-a-doolop, but a whirl and a flash in skidding trails of light. Though he could not hear the song they danced to, their leaps and twirls were captivating, so he followed the dance of stars out of the pine forest to see where they might lead him. He had never left his pine forest home before, but he did not think on this. No, Bobby did not hesitate at all. For this dance of light not only filled his eyes with wonder, but touched his heart like a twinkling thread, compelling him to follow. Sometimes running, sometimes at a trot, he leaped and bounded through the moonlit night, until he had quite worn himself out and was far away in dream. Bobby awoke to a vast blue sky, with clouds moving here and there, and it was bright, bright, brighter than any sky he'd seen before. Tall grasses, cool and green, were soft beneath his paws, and his step was light. Everywhere he looked there was something new. Purple mountains, seagulls, and a bright orange hot air balloon way above his head. Everything was skybound and flying, and his heart, too, felt like it had wings. So Bobby chased the butterflies and other flying things, with a spring in his step and the warm sun on his back. When night fell, he was in the mountains. He could no longer see the seagulls he had followed. He looked up, and there, almost close enough to touch, was the moon, and it was full. He howled to get her attention, and when she cast her light in his direction, the tree beside him became silvery, and he could see as clear as day. "Do you know where the seagulls have gone?" he asked. The little girl blew into autumn on a wild, whirling breeze. Leaves danced around her, and she laughed as the wind tossed her skirt. Bobby pranced into a field of wildflowers, spring tingling his toes. Sunlight streamed like stairways from his pine forest home, but he followed a salamander skittering off in the other direction, and Bobby's heart was strong and full.